Traditional education has changed forever. The old way of learning simply doesn't work. College tuition has grown 1200% since the 1980s. Student debt has reached 1.75 trillion, and 40% of recent graduates are underemployed. Literally everyone with a degree has realized how ineffective traditional education has become, and it's getting harder and harder to justify it by the day. Furthermore, with dozens of changes that have been made to the job market until now, like AI and everything else. But here's what's interesting. While traditional education is dying, online education is booming. Don't believe me? Hormozi just invested millions into School, an online community platform. Iman invested more millions into WAP, another community platform. These aren't just random investments. These are calculated business moves by some of the smartest entrepreneurs in the world. Why would they invest so heavily into online learning platforms? Because they know what I'm about to show you in this video. The future of education isn't in the classroom. It's in online communities run by experts who actually do what they teach. That's why in today's video I will show you the most up-to-date blueprint for capitalizing on this massive shift happening right now in education. Let's face it, the traditional education system is broken. 4-year degrees that cost multiple six figures but leave you unprepared for real work. Outdated curricula from professors who haven't worked in the field for decades. Theory over practical skills that actually make more money. Through adaptations to the market needs and technological advancements. This isn't just my opinion. More and more companies like Google, IBM, Apple are hiring without a degree. The advantages of learning through an online community are unmatched. Learn directly from practitioners who are actively succeeding in that field. Real-time updates as the fields change. Focused on results, not just theory. And the most important one, a fraction of the cost of traditional education. And you can learn at your own pace from everywhere in the world. Now let's go over a brief history of the online education space. Online education began with simple online courses. People would create basic video lessons, maybe add a PDF, and sell access for a one-time fee. The pioneers were people like Ramit Sethi with his I Will Teach You to Be Rich courses, teaching specific skills like negotiations and business building. The problem? After buying the course, you're left with nothing. No community, no updates, no nothing. Next, the mastermind era. Some coaches realized that the community was the missing element. The rise of Facebook groups allowed course creators to add the community to their offering. High-ticket masterminds emerged, 10k, 25k, even 50k, for access to not just information, but a network of like-minded individuals and access to the expert. This was the first indication that people would pay premium prices for not just education, which was becoming increasingly available online, but for connections and access. As Facebook groups became saturated, coaches wanted more control. This is where dedicated platforms started emerging. Platforms like Circle, Mighty Networks, and Gadzhi allowed coaches to create their own branded communities without relying on social media algorithms. By 2021, the online education industry had grown to over $250 billion. This brings us to today, where we see massive investments in community platforms. Hormozi's investment in School wasn't just a random bet. It was recognition that the future of education lies in these expert-led communities. Iman Gadzhi's investment in WAP signals the same understanding from another major player. These investments are the final nail in the coffin for traditional education as we know it. They're not just betting on technology, they're betting on a fundamental shift in how humans learn, and the results don't lie. I've personally seen coaches scale to 7 or even 8 figures in every niche imaginable. Fitness coaches helping people transform their bodies, business coaches helping entrepreneurs scale, relationship coaches helping people find love, finance coaches, creative coaches, all without traditional credentials, without massive marketing budgets, and without complex business models, simply by sharing their expertise through community-based learning. And that's how we can capitalize in this massive shift in education. Whether you're an investor like Hormozi and Gadzhi, or a coach with specialized knowledge this trend isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. Of course, everything that I gave you is more of a high-level overview of the opportunity. There are a lot more details that I didn't cover in this video for growing your community. Because let's be honest, building a thriving online community is quite difficult. Most coaches struggle with lead generation. They try expensive paid ads which drain their budget, send endless cold DMs that lead to nowhere, or they think they need a massive following just to start. These methods are ineffective, expensive, and frankly exhausting. That's why we developed a system called the 24/7 YouTube Salesperson that's specifically designed for online coaches and community owners. Our done-for-you system adds 10 to 30 qualified sales calls per month to your calendar, or you don't pay. If you're already running a successful online coaching business and want to stop struggling with lead generation, click the first link in the description to learn how we can help you get more leads through YouTube to consistently fill up your calendar with qualified prospects. This isn't for beginners, it's for established coaches who know their value and are ready to scale without the headache of figuring YouTube by themselves. Click the link, book a call, and let's discuss how we can add an extra 10k a month to your business, just like we did for our client Antonio. And if you want to go solo and want to learn how to design your perfect thumbnail for your education channel, click this video here and enjoy.